Clowns have become one of the scariest images terrifying people. Which ones are the creepiest? Welcome to Friday Night Ghost Frights from Haunted Road Media. I'm author and ghost historian Mike Ricksecker. Explore with us. Clowns were once a popular staple at circuses and birthday parties. Heck, Jingles the Clown performed at my birthday party when I was 6. But over the years, the idea of the creepy clown has grown, and now they're known more for being scary than for laughs. Which clowns are the creepiest? The Clown Motel. The Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada has been named by some as America's scariest motel because of its clown theme and the fact that the old Tonopah Cemetery sits right next to it. Clown figurines cover the motel as they sit on shelves, bookcases, tables, and life-sized ones sit down in chairs. Walls are laden with clown imagery, although the owners say they only theme the motel with happy clowns, not creepy or scary ones. Yet so many people have a fear of any clown that even the fun clowns creep out plenty of would-be visitors. The nearby cemetery with the old miners' graves also heighten the sense of eeriness that the whole place may just be haunted. The 2016 Clown Scare. For several months in 2016, a clown scare gripped the United States. Throughout the country, clowns were appearing and scaring people on the streets, as well as performing other nefarious acts. The clown sightings began in June, and through August of that year, reports of clowns emerged from the Midwest, East Coast, and the South. The most notorious imagery was that of Gags the Clown from Green Bay, Wisconsin, carrying balloons and a grainy photograph taken that night. Then, throughout the entire country, things took a turn for the worse. On August 30th in South Carolina, a clown with a white face began luring children into the woods with money. On September 14th in Georgia, 2 men dressed all in black wearing clown masks and red wigs chased a group of children at a bus stop. On September 16th in Phoenix, 3,000 students skipped class after threats made online through the image of a clown. On September 27th, also in Phoenix, a group of teens wearing clown masks robbed a series of fast food restaurants. On September 29th in Tennessee, a clown armed with explosives walked into a bank and demanded money. On October 5th in Chicago, parents accompanied their children to school because of 50 social media threats involving clowns in the Chicago area, while authorities were also investigating clown sightings in the suburbs. On October 6th in California, a mother fought off a man in a clown suit who tried to kidnap her 1-year-old daughter. On October 8th in Detroit, a clown was captured on video hanging on the back of a bus. On October 16th in Los Angeles, a creepy clown approached a man and ran off when the man pulled out and fired a gun into the air. It got so bad that Target pulled most of their clown masks off of store shelves. Ronald McDonald was held back from many community events, and a county in Mississippi actually banned clowns until after Halloween. The original Ronald McDonald. The original Ronald McDonald was played by Willard Scott beginning in 1963. Yes, I'm talking about the same Willard Scott that was a longtime weatherman for the Today Show. Willard is generally considered a fun guy, and he played Bozo the Clown prior to Ronald McDonald. But that first Ronald McDonald commercial was pretty creepy. The clown character in it looks nothing like the Ronald we know today, wearing a tray of food and stuffed animals on its head with wild hair, a cup on its nose, a lot of red face paint, and he danced around to a jingle calling him the Hamburger Happy Clown. The tray on his belt magically produced hamburgers that kind of looked like prison food. It may have been given the type of stripes on Ronald's outfit. Pennywise. Pennywise is the ancient cosmic evil from the Stephen King novel It, and most often takes the form of a dancing clown. Pennywise was first portrayed by Tim Curry in 1990, and most recently for film by Bill Skarsgård. When originally creating the character, Stephen King stated he came up with the idea after asking himself what scared children most in the world, and he felt the answer was clowns. However, there are those that believe people became more fearful of clowns after Tim Curry's portrayal of Pennywise seemed to launch an entire subgenre of creepy clowns in a variety of media. In the story King wrote, It, or Pennywise, is a shapeshifter sleeping 27 to 30 years at a time, then awakening to wreak havoc and feed on fear. In the book, It is able to change into many more forms than what's depicted in the films, including werewolves, bats, leeches, and sharks. All those types of creatures children fear. And of course, there's all those teeth. John Wayne Gacy. John Wayne Gacy was a community leader and performed as Pogo the Clown or Patches the Clown at local parties in the Chicago area during the 1970s. He was also a mass murderer. Gacy was convicted of murdering 33 young men and boys, luring them back to his house. When police raided his house, they found most of the bodies buried in his crawl space, but one was buried beneath the floor joists of the dining room, one in the garage, and one in the backyard. The final 5 victims were tossed into the river because Gacy had run out of room in his crawl space, although only 4 were ever found. After the bodies were removed, the house was demolished. 6 of the remains, unfortunately, were never identified. Gacy was convicted in 1980 with execution set for June of that year, but he sat on death row for 14 years before he was finally executed by lethal injection. And although not famous, a quick acknowledgement here to Rusty the Clown from the Tex Murphy game series. Rusty was not only a clown and a criminal, but a creepy doll and a barrel full of toxic goo. And if you want to watch more creepy stories and hauntings, please check out our other videos off to the side. I'm Mike Ricksecker. Till next Friday night.